Hey everybody, Zach again, newtutorial.com. I wanted to do a quick video on bug out bags. I mentioned earlier that I was going to do one of these videos, and so here we are. We're putting together our bug out bags. We just did our Bob Camp out. You may have seen videos about that, either from me or Pastor Joe Fox, who put up some videos about it. And so now we're back and we're reassembling our bug out bags and getting our family's bug out bags up to date because it's getting ready to be spring. And my winter bug out bag is a lot different than my summer or spring bug out bag. There's less clothes in a summer bag, less weather items in a summer bag, and so a summer bag is a lot lighter. And so I usually about this time of the year I change over, and then in the fall I'll change over once again to my winter bag. And so we're doing that now. We're getting things up to date because it's getting ready to get warm around here. As you can see, this is probably the first video in a long time I've done without a coat on. So we'll go ahead and look at what my wife's bag looks like. Because I mean, it's kind of, you can go out and find a million bags on YouTube, a million bug out bag videos on YouTube, and see what some guys carrying. What about the ladies out there? When you bug out with your family, your wife is going to have a whole different bag than you are. She has a whole different set of concerns than you do. So let's look at it from my wife's perspective and see what she says and kind of go from there. So all right, here's our layout. We've got her stuff right here, and we'll go introduce Sister Jamie and see what she says.
Okay, this is all my stuff, and we're getting ready to put it in my bag. And first, I wanted to show you my bag. This is a women's Kelty, Kelty. I chose this bag because it fits my frame. Like if you see the small of the back right here and the strap that goes around the waist, this falls right in the small of my back, and this sits right on top of my shoulders. And it has an adjustable strap that you can pull down to adjust it around your shoulders even better. But I believe there's only 2 brands out there that fit a woman's frame, and this one is the Kelty, and my mom has the women's North Face, I believe. And those are the only 2 brands that I really know of that make a good backpack for women to fit a woman's body. And they make a lot bigger bags, they make a lot smaller bags, but I chose this bag because it was kind of a medium size. And my husband was saying if I try to get any bigger bag than this, I won't be able to carry it, which is probably true. Okay, so the next thing we have is my rifle, which is a AR 9mm, and I chose this one because it's lightweight. It has the adjustable stock. I can carry it if I really absolutely need to. Probably won't be able to. My husband has his rifle, but I will be carrying my bag and my baby, so I don't foresee having to carry my rifle. If I have to, I will, but anyway. Okay, so then I have my food, and I have some almonds, some Kipper snacks, ramen, tuna fish, some dried fruit snacks. These are the awesome ones from Trader Joe's that my son loves. And then some hot hands, warm hands. This is my pistol, my 9mm. It's an XD. And so I'll put that on my belt and strap it on. Okay, so I have my little sewing kit. Some thread, safety pins, buttons, needles, just basic stuff if I had to fix any of our clothing items. I have some aloe ointment, which is awesome for any kind of skin problem. It can go on a cut, a rash, pretty much anything this is good for, especially burns. Any kind of a burn, however severe it is, this will take care of. Okay, so I have my Pocket Rocket stove and my propane for that. I have my Lifesaver water bottle, which this one pretty much filters anything out of water. My water bottle. I have a pair of sunglasses that I wrapped up to keep from breaking. This product right here is called a Go Girl. They make several different companies make one. I found this one on Amazon. And basically what it is just a cup that you fit over yourself that allows you, a woman, to stand and go to the bathroom while standing up. So what I've heard though is to be very careful, because if you have to go really, really badly, you're not going to want to use this because then it's coming out too fast. So enough said, but anyway, you don't want to wait too long. You want to use this before you've waited too long. Okay, so I've got my flashlight and some extra batteries. Chapstick, I always have that with me anyway. My tea tree oil ointment, which is awesome for anything. I love this. I mean, I can use this on my baby's diaper rash. I can use this on bug bites. I can use this like maybe you're chafing in the summer. Any kind of skin thing. The difference is I would not use this one on burns because this one stings when you put it on. This is cooling. This is awesome for burns and cuts. This is better for things like bug bites and, like I said, minor skin rashes or anything that you have like that. So that pretty much takes care of my skin stuff. In here, I just have some coconut oil that I put in this bottle, and I use that on my dry skin. It's really awesome for dry skin. So I would put that on my face and my hands and stuff, which I technically could take this out of my summer bug out bag because in the summer I don't really deal much with dry skin, but it is nice. I mean, you can eat it. There's lots of calories in there too. So I would definitely eat that if I was hungry. And it's really lightweight to carry. It has tons of calories. Okay, in here I have my toothbrush, my toothpaste, some dental floss, just some basic first aid stuff, some Benadryl, wet naps, alcohol prep pads,
Basic first aid kit stuff.
antibiotic ointment, stuff like that. And in here I also have my Diva cup. And if you know anything about prep stuff and you're a woman, you've probably heard of the Diva cup. Basically, it's for menstruation. It fits up and you fold it up and fit it up inside, and it collects all the nasty stuff. And then you can pull it out and dump it. You don't have to worry about washing or doing pads or carrying all that kind of stuff. People who love it. People who hate it. Try it for yourself. See how you like it. It's not, how should I say? It's not for the faint of heart. I mean, there it is. So all you have to do is rinse it out with water, put it back.
This was, I first heard about this by a YouTube author called Patriot Nurse. The Patriot Nurse has talked about this, and for a lot of people, when they bug out and they put their bug out bags, they wonder, if I'm going to be gone a long time, how am I going to deal with, the monthly issue? And most guys have no idea how to address this for their wives. And so I saw this, and we watched the video, and we thought it was hey, this is a good idea. Maybe this is a good idea for you to get to your wife and talk to her about this, because listen, this is a question that comes up, and so you need to learn you need to be able to be educated in order to deal with the topic. So there you go. The Patriot Nurse has a video about that Diva Cup. Check it out online. You can find information on Google about it too. So, all right, continue.
One other thing, absolutely make sure that you try it. Do not put it in your bug out bag and think that, okay, I'm all set. I'm going to use this and it's going to be great. I mean, you should try everything that's in your bug out bag. But the Diva Cup, like I said, people either love it or they hate it. Make sure you try it and use it for several months. Don't just use it for one time. Take it through your cycle for several months, because you could change your mind. You know, you might hate it to begin with, and then you get used to it and it works great. You might love it in the beginning, and then anyway, you get my point. So the other things I have for that issue are these pads that I made myself. Basically has a waterproof liner in the middle. I have flannel that I fold up, that I can double up if I need to. I can take apart if I need to, just depending on how much I have. And I just put it in there. There's tons of different kind of methods for this that you can find online. If you just Google reusable pads, you'll come up with a ton of different companies that make a ton of different kinds. But these are the ones I made myself, put together myself, and it just has a snaps around, and it stays in place pretty well. The reason I did these is that I can wash them, I can hang them to dry. If I needed to, I could even wash them, rinse them out, and hang them on my backpack while I'm walking along.
And like other things, you've used these before. You've gone through cycles where you've actually tested them out, and they work great.
I've used these for a long time, actually. These have been used. Sorry, too much information. Anyway, okay, so, and then I have different sizes. And I will not put all of these in my bug out bag. This is just my collection. I would probably put that one, and then a little bigger one, and then a few extra inserts is what I will do. And that would get me through if I was able to rinse it out and dry it maybe in the night. I mean, in the summer night, they should get dry, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then I have some washcloths, and I have some soap for my children and for me, my husband if he wants to. I have my belt. These are my pants. These pants are my husband's BDUs that I just modified because I have a bigger hips and a small waist, and what I did was I just took them in. I did 2 simple darts in the back, took them in to fit my waist, and that's all I did with those. Because normally I don't wear BDUs. Normally I will wear a skirt, but if I'm out in the woods, it's really hard to walk. Plus, I don't have my hands free. If I was walking in the woods, I would need to pick up my skirt, probably to here, to step over rocks and branches and all those things. So I would definitely need pants. And then I have my pair of shorts for the summer. Back here I have a set of clothes for my son. My baby's clothes will probably go in my husband's bag. We're trying to divide the load between the two of us. Socks for me and for my son. In here, let's see, I have some Q-tips. I have some clothespins. Like I said, if I was gonna have to rinse these out and wash these, I would just, clothespin them to my bag if I was walking along. And they could dry as I was walking. My lighter, matches, a spoon, just some random things like that. I have my earplugs. That's my luxury item. I love to have my earplugs when I'm sleeping. Okay, I have my multi-tool. My water bladder. So this goes inside my backpack, fits inside my backpack, and I can just refill it and drink as I walk along. I think that's pretty much it.
Okay, yeah, that looks pretty much like everything we looked at. I got some raisins up here for your food. But so there you go. Some serious issues also that you want to keep into. Remember, things like that. If you have a wife and you need to prepare for her, a bug out bag for her, these are issues that come up sometimes that we need to discuss with them and use and test and make sure that they work and that we're comfortable using them. everything we do here on Shofar Mountain when it comes to bug out bags, we try to use them, and we've been trying to do that over the last few years, even before we came to Shofar Mountain, was to be able to get a bug out bag together, get our gear together that we're going to use, and then
Tony.
and then actually use it, practice with it, and become familiar with it, so that when we have to go to the field, we are confident with our gear. And so I hope you too will be doing that. A couple other things I want to mention. Usually when we go to bug out bag events, we see bags like this. She said she got a bag that was about medium sized. People I know over and over again come with the largest bag they can possibly get, and then they can't even walk with it. Guys, that comes in with using your gear and practicing. Don't buy the biggest bag you can find, because if you actually load it up and get out there in the woods, especially somewhere like where we're at now with all kinds of hilly terrain, rocks and down trees, walking just 10 minutes is going to completely exhaust you. So when you find a bag, don't overload yourself. This is not a lot of gear right here. This is not a lot of gear. The rifle definitely adds some weight, but like she said, I'm going to be carrying a rifle. She may not be carrying that, but if she has to, she can. But this is not a lot of gear, and it doesn't weigh a lot. It doesn't take a huge bag to fit that in there, and you'll be an awful lot better off for it. Also, this here she mentioned, she forgot to mention, this is Celox. I always keep one of these or something like it, like Quick Clot, in each bag, so that we can, if something traumatic happened to either us or one of our children, we would have the immediate tool necessary to stop bleeding, major bleeding, and so I keep that in each one of the bag too.
Okay, I just was, while he was talking, I was thinking a couple more things. I just want to encourage the ladies, think about what you absolutely need. You don't need your face soap. I mean, you don't need your special moisturizer. I mean, all that kind of stuff, they're luxury things that you do not need to survive. I have one bar of soap that I would use for everything. I would use this to wash my body, my face. I would use it for my laundry. I would use it for anything that.
And so, why do you use that soap over something like Dove or whatever? Because people you have their own special moisturizers for their face, and they don't like to mix and match. But what is this?
This is a fragrance-free Castile soap that is made from coconut oil. It's gentle enough for your skin, but it can be used to wash your clothes. It has a good lather that would be good for your clothes. So for my skin, I always go with anything that's fragrance-free and has very limited additives, because that's good for your skin anyway. My point is one kind of soap for everything. That's what you should have in your bug out bag. I have, like I said, my coconut oil. This I could eat. I could use to moisturize my face. This is all I need. And then I have my toothpaste. My encouragement to you is to think about those items in your cabinet and in your bathroom that, I'm sorry, but basically are pointless. They are vanity items. You don't need them to survive, and a lot of women will put together their bug out bag and think about their toiletry kit that maybe they would take on the airplane with them. You don't need all that stuff, especially not in your bug out bag. The other thing too I was going to say was, think about your socks. If you look at my boots I'm wearing. These are my hiking boots that I pretty much wear every day out here on Shofar Mountain. They've seen the wear for 3 months. Okay, previous to coming out here, I did not wear hiking boots. I didn't really think about the socks that I would need to wear hiking boots. But you really should have a good pair of hiking boots to go with your bug out stuff. I wear these every day. I'm going to have them on no matter what now. But my point is, if you don't wear yours every day, make sure that you break them in. Make sure that they fit your feet really, really well, and that you have socks to wear with them. The reason I mention this is because before coming out here, my woman brain, I was just thinking of the socks that I normally wear. So I stocked up on all these short socks that I would wear with tennis shoes, like short little bobby sock things that I would wear with tennis shoes. So I've got all these short socks, and I have only a very limited few of these long socks. Oh, these are my son's. These long socks for me, for my summer to wear with my boots. These are actually ones my mom gave me because I didn't have any. It's stuff like that that you don't think about until you've used your gear and you are well acquainted with it and know how it works. I mean, that's just a silly little example of I didn't have long summer socks to go with my boots. So anyway, you get what I'm trying to say. So I'll give it back to Zach.
Really, that's about it. The only other product I want to mention on here was this one again, Stockton Aloe One. This is an awesome product. We have actually ordered this online in its edible form. This is 70% Stockton aloe vera gel. I don't know what else they put in there. But they sell the aloe, pure raw aloe at this company, and you can drink it. I mean, in fact, it's. I learned about this first from Paul Neeson, and Paul Neeson was telling us about a guy he interviewed, and he had tried it too, and we tried it for a few months of this product, and we really liked it, and I think it definitely definitely works great as a healing agent, and there's all kinds of things in your body, things that your body's breaking down constantly all the time as an adult, and this stuff really helps to heal you, and can do, I've heard some amazing things with this company and with the product. So check out the other products from Stockton Aloe One and see what they offer. I highly recommend this company. All right, trying to think. I think that's about it. There's nothing else really here that I think I can add to. So anyway, just about your bag, go ahead and, like I said, make sure you're testing your gear, using your gear. Every year, there's always some people who come out to the Bug Out Bag event that we do, and they're bringing everything in the kitchen sink along with them, and they usually don't last the weekend because they didn't realize how hard it was going to be. Folks, you don't need to bring your entire closet. You don't need to bring every single thing that you could possibly think of in your bag to survive. Shelter, water, food. If you can acquire those things, bring some along the way, you're going to be okay. Those are the basic items that you need. So everything else is just luxury. All right, that's it. We'll leave it at that. Go home, read your Bible. Thanks.